Greetings, Earthlings. Elton-McFall. Holy mackerel, look at the size of this tree. My God, it must be 150 years old. That's when you know you're in NDG here in the NOTRE-DAME-DE-GRACE sector. How could I not make a walking video here? It's still morning. What are we, the 4th of February 2021. Gotta pace myself here so I don't aggravate my heart, or should I say the wall of my heart, the pericardium. But how could I not make a walking video around here? Even though I did one last week with my friend Ed, because it's just so gorgeous. And I'm out here looking for a snow removal operation there. I know a few blocks away there was all set up there. The cars were all removed, and but look at the beautiful blue sky contrasting with the white snow, and you know, just fantastic. How could I not make a video? And I'm of course thrilled. I just filmed a very clean 95 Pontiac Grand Am with under 100,000 kilometers on it, and it's funny because yesterday I saw another one parked on the street, but it was a crappy day. It was cloudy. The car was colorless. It was white. You know, it's just didn't do it for me. Burb there. And I had seen that Grand Am. I had just filmed that. I'd seen that car a few times. It's just down the street there, and it's on that split. And I'm like, I never filmed it because it was always dirty, you know. And I'm like, when cars if I'm gonna film cars from that era from the 90s, they better be clean. I don't just mean like clean, like no rust. I mean clean. Man, I want to get a snow removal job coming down one of these streets, man. Seriously, look at the perfect lighting. Oh yeah, and then last night, guy contacts me, I don't know, somewhere out of Canada here, and he's interested in those Pontiac Grand Ams. He loves them. Of that generation, like 85 all the way up to 2003. And so I actually forgot about this guy because I'm so mindset and I'm trying to get some snow removal jobs. Hampton and NOTRE-DAME-DE-GRACE. Yep, there you go. Old sign on the left. Anyway, I got to get back to that guy there. I went through my Pontiac file, a very extensive file, and I found a bunch of those ads. I got to get back to him on that. Wow, I don't think I've ever been on this here before. Look at those vintage doors. Whoa, daddy, you don't see that too much anymore in the city. Isn't that pretty? Interesting thing too about that Pontiac is that also around here I had seen I had filmed that 68 Buick Wildcat coupe that was around one of these streets, and I was just thinking all I had to eat today was a banana. Got a beautiful box. Damn, I'm so good at distracting my own thoughts and sentences. Jesus, Murphy. There's the Pontiac. There it is. There it goes. That's the Pontiac. It's a 4-cylinder. Holy cow. A 4-cylinder in those. Those are not great motors. I don't think it's an Iron Duke 4-cylinder either. It's kind of cool, eh? What they did with the wall there. Steps. Kind of a San Francisco thing, you know. Thank you. Okay. That's right. Don't go and run me over because I'm filming. All right. Pace yourself up, pace yourself. I get so excited when it's beautiful like this because goddamn, you know, we always complain about the winter, how it's too cold and the wind chill factor, and also the fact that it gets dark at 4 or 5 o'clock. But man, what about the fact that it's dark most of the time? Maybe it's different where you live, but here, man, it is what it is. Oh my God, it looks like that church. Is that church for sale? Not for religion, as I always say, but okay, look, even here they're getting set to do something here. Oh, look at that. That's a great sign. I just saw a dump truck go by there. Yes, sir. That's a good sign. Here on NOTRE-DAME-DE-GRACE. NOTRE-DAME-DE-GRACE. That old lady who had that Pontiac Grand Am, she reminded me of my grandfather's girlfriend, Bernice. What a nice lady. I remember when she would come over to my father's place for dinner, and my dad would be like, "Hey, Bernice, is it good? You like it?" And she's like, "Oh dear, it's scrumptious." God, I love old people. I miss them all. I miss her. I miss my grandfather, Mervyn, her boyfriend, my grandfather, Raoul on my father's side, my grandmother on my mom's side. My grandmother on my father's side, I never knew her actually, because she died when I was like, she died when I was 7. She smoked 3 packs a day. That's what happens, you know what I mean? So, what the hell is this cockamamie stuff? What are they, pretending to ski or something? Oh, I see some police over there. There's the doings of transpiring. I almost got put in a bad mood though earlier though, because I got a message there on Facebook Marketplace for this vintage 1972 moped ad, you know, and this guy, he's asking me if it's an ad, blah blah blah, from, oh my god. There you go. Look, it looks like a former Schwinn. Anyway, and cottage style. And he's, you know, and I don't know, he's telling me like he's, you know, demeaning what I'm doing, basically saying like it's a page from a magazine. I fucking hate it when people say stuff like that, you know, like it's like, talk about not appreciating history. Seriously? Seriously. Oh, there's sign number 2. It's looking good. And I just filmed one of those trucks yesterday even. That same truck maybe even. Anyway, and then I look at the guy's profile, because that's what's great about Facebook. You can look at people's profiles, you know? And I look at his profile and I couldn't believe it. And then I got more pissed, specifically when I found out the guy's importing cars to France. He's obviously French. He's importing cars to France from Canada. Yeah, that's great. That's a very touchy subject for me. I can't even imagine how many hundreds of classic cars, let alone especially the rare ones, we've lost to Europe. Why? Because it's so goddamn expensive to be Canadian, and Canadians also don't seem to appreciate enough old cars. You hear that, Peterbilt? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, they're getting ready. They're coming. They're coming. I think we're going to stop right here now. One car there left to be towed. Okay, so they're not great cars, right? Chrysler product, Chrysler 300, Dodge Charger, blah blah. But you know what? That's what the funny thing is, the difference between Chrysler products and Toyotas. Toyotas, of course, are great cars. There's no question about it. There's almost none that are bad cars, considering if they're made in the 90s and up. But they're so boring. See, that's what's funny, eh? Wow, look at those icicles. Look at those icicles. Whoa, daddy. It's like a postcard. Okay, where are these guys? I don't want to walk up forever here, you know? They're obviously not far. The lighting's gonna be perfect. Perfect. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm at Twitter. It'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. There'll be snowing. There'll be blowing the snow when she comes. There'll be blowing the snow in NDG. Blowing the snow in NDG. Sunny morning in NDG. I'm gonna zoom down here. They're coming right this way. Oh yeah, there they are. Well, back in my old stomping grounds of Ville Saint-Pierre, which is now part of Lachine. That blower don't have a Detroit, but so what? It's old school style. It must be at least 20 years old. Well, folks, now I'm in Ville Saint-Pierre, which is basically just west of NDG, next to the NOTRE-DAME-DE-GRACE borough. And of course, this has always been a working class neighborhood. You want to say, let's call a spade a spade. It's always been a poor neighborhood. And actually, I lived here twice in my life. I love those vintage garage doors. I don't even know what street I'm on. I know over here, this is Désirable. There's a blower waiting over here. I figure I might as well do a little walk-in video there. And I used to live all the way over there past the CN line there on Ville Street. And then I lived between 2010 and, or 2009 and 2013. I lived a couple of streets over on Du Chalet. La rue Du Chalet, là. So. Nice Kenny. And this is the second snow removal operation I get to film today. Wow, sure, look at all that snow. It's amazing. Yeah, the more the better. And you know what? Actually, last night I was at home, and would you believe, you know, we have a curfew here in Quebec because of the COVID. And actually, unfortunately, Like, it starts between 8 p.m. until 5:30 a.m. And not only that, just not long after 8 p.m., what do I hear? I hear them starting to do the snow removal process near my place, like maybe a block or two away. And then what do I hear? I hear a Detroit-powered blower. Unreal. Look at this beauty over here. Check this out. Nice old Dodge, circa 1991, 92, 93. It's actually funny to see that with that plow, because years ago there was one I took a picture of several blocks from here, and it was black. Could be the same one, but I don't think so, because this one's got a dump box on it. Got your guard waiting there. Waiting, and waiting. It is just a perfect day today, man. Perfect. The winds are light. It's not freezing cold. You know what? As a matter of fact, it's a perfect winter day, is what it is. Fantastic. I love it. And like I told somebody at the Tim Hortons before when I went to get my coffee, I said, me, I'm bipolar, you know, so when it's sunny, it's a big deal, eh? Look at that. Everything is in place. Everything is set. And I guess I'm going to do another more walking, probably when I get to LaSalle. I'm going to go into LaSalle after this. And I figure I should be able to get 3 operations today. And then I probably should stop, because then I don't want to jinx it, and then I'm in pain with my stupid heart there, you know. That's it. Dump all that shit. I don't even know what street I'm on. Doesn't matter. I am thrilled. There's an old Oldsmobile Alero. Which reminds me of a really funny video I saw yesterday. The guy, if you guys, you're like car guys like me, you know, the regular Mr. Regular Car Reviews there. He had a video about this is the worst car I've ever drove. It was an Oldsmobile Bravada, which is basically a GMC S15 there, or sorry, a Blazer 4-door. And but the thing is that oh shit, I think they're happening. It's happening. But anyway, the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that they it's basically, that's what it is, and it was just a piece of junk apparently. Anyway, that's it for that. Look at that old fire station. Well, I figured I might as well continue this video walking a little bit, eh? Yeah, man, nice and loud. Man, I think that thing's louder than a Detroit even. The main drag of Ville Saint-Pierre, Saint Jacques Street, and the gas price is going up, man. You know? Probably shouldn't be filming these walking videos, because the cold, as I always say, affects the battery life, but I got 2 batteries and I got a cell phone, so it's not like a huge thing, you know? Look at that. Man, does that thing have 2 Cummins in there, or does it have an International in the Cummins? I'm not even sure now, actually. So this is Highway 20, one of our major important arteries in the city. Actually, I gotta get over on this side. Think about it. One time I came here, actually, when I used to live around here. Dentist. And over the years, I've come to this sector alone, man, the amount of, yeah, seriously, the amount of trucking that I've filmed in this area alone is baffling over the years. And it's funny, because many walking videos I've done, and trucks that I filmed around here and everything else, I actually don't ever think I've ever filmed even walking under here. There's that smelly Don't ask me what that smell is. I just smelled it recently. It kind of perfumey. Oh, Lincoln LS. Well, I forgot to tell you, we're on St. Pierre Street. And over that awesome bridge is Rue Dollard Street. I think I might stop filming over here though. I think what I like to do is jump on the 123 or the 195 and find snow removal job number 3. I got a feeling it's in the cards. It's gonna happen today, man. It'd be incredible if I could film 5, but I don't know. I told somebody I'd be home. I told somebody I would be home actually after 5. That's interested in buying my wares, so let's see. Oh, look at the old Roadmaster. That's the one that I filmed like a year or 2 ago. Why are you driving that in the winter? Oh my god, that thing was impeccable when driving in the winter. It's a shame, you know. It's a shame. Anyway, just filmed a couple of snow removal operations here in Lachine, or one that was continuing. I figured why not continue a walk here in this borough now, in the Lachine borough, Lachine. And because again, it's such a gorgeous day. Right by a place where people are dying to get in here. They're dying to get in there. Get it? Oh, God almighty. That guy's rocking that Roadmaster in the winter. Oh. I would never drive, I think, an old car like that if it was in, you know, if it was clearly in excellent condition. I mean, come on. Somebody took the liberty not to drive that in the fucking winter. Ever. And then they're driving in the winter, you know? Nice tourist. I'm starting to wonder though how many snow removal jobs are actually going on right now in this borough, because I think I've seen like, well, there's at least one in this area. I'm not even in the area where my parents live even. So, oh, look at that. It's TM Police, Transit Police. No more Crown Victorias. Whoa, it's windier out here though. Shit. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, never noticed that garage over there. Never noticed that before. I'm a passenger, and I ride and I ride. I'm a passenger. I look through my window, and what do I see? I see the stars out tonight. Walking west on the Rue Provo. I like the vintage bus shelter there. It's symbolic to the better times of Montreal. Smell. What's that smell? Oh, I've lost track of the side streets. I always do around here. What the frig is this thing? Wow. Big wheels on a piece of junk. Oh my god, 2 Oldsmobile Aleros in one day? You might remember I saw that blue one there in Ville St. Pierre. What are the odds of seeing 2 of those in one day? That's when you know you're in a poor area. Not to make myself like a rich person, because I really am not at all. I don't live in an area that's any richer. Believe me. Well, maybe slightly, actually. Due to the gentrification, a very heavy word nowadays. Oh, they passed over here. Ils ont passé ici, là. Just walking behind 32nd Avenue, which is right there. Oh, Land Rover there. I have to take a squirt there because I'm a coffee drinker. You know. I may or may not be doing any more videos on this in this sector in Lachine here. Is that an old truck or no? I can't see properly. Not really, not old enough for my book. So I'm gonna go catch the 191 and continue to head west. Eventually I'm gonna stop after I find my 4th operation, hopefully. Ooh, it must be love. And go back home. That's actually good. Some guy's coming over at 5 o'clock to look at my shit for sale because If I didn't have that, I think I might have kept going, but again, I don't want to overdo it because I've been feeling good past few days. I've been feeling great actually, so now I'm just feeling tired but not feeling sick, so it's great. I'm gonna go right to the stop here, jump on the 191. Might be an old bus. Not many crosswalks that have that tone around in Montreal actually. 32e Avenue, and I don't remember what the street is actually. Anyway. Well guys, I'm in Pointe-Claire now. Pointe-Claire, much more west, much wealthier too as well. Here in beautiful Pointe-Claire village. Beautiful and historic. And unfortunately, I've not found any snow removal operations yet. And but I will continue looking. Figured I just love this enchanting part of town. So old and historic. All these old homes and buildings. How could I not do a walking video? This will probably be the last place I do a walking video. I've done a couple here easily though. It's just so nice. Doesn't matter what season really. And in the summertime, I made it a point last summer to come here a few times because you'll see a lot of beautiful old cars, classic cars driving on this road. It's not called Lakeshore for nothing. Actually, is it called Lakeshore here or is it called Bord du Lac? Well, anyway, Bord du Lac is the same. Oh no, what is it? What do they call it? Yeah, Bord. Look at this. It's a sign in French and English. How bizarre! It actually says Bord du Lac Lakeshore. You know, like one would have sufficed. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. But I'm running out of time a little bit, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Look, there's a beautiful river. More like snow covered, but still nice. I'd like to live here. I wouldn't mind, eh? Wouldn't mind. One of the reasons why I came out here is because Pointe-Claire's got a lot of old trucks and equipment. But mind you, I got off the bus because I saw a dump truck ahead. I thought maybe it was a snow removal operation. And the truck is actually not old at all. And there was a wheel loader about to load up some snow on there. Ideally, I would be walking this way though. You know, with the sun behind me. But hey, what can I tell you? Worst case scenario, you know, I'll just get on the next bus. I don't know. But look here, let's see here what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like they cleared it all up here, eh? There's a truck coming there. Beautiful old homes. A street called Pointe-Claire. Yeah. Beautiful houses. Yeah, not poor people live around here, that's for sure. C'est pas pauvre. Look at that icicle. Wow, that's some ice, eh? And actually, there was a couple of weeks ago or more, I was with Ben, and we were here in Pointe-Claire, right near St. John's Boulevard. You see this snowblower coming. Snowblower attached to a tractor, you know, a big one, and the tractor was freaking old, man. It looked like it was from the 70s or 80s. Like a Ford or something. So that's it, stuff like that. That's the stuff I chase after, you know. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I'd like to go walk on the other side. That would be ideal, but there is no sidewalk there, so I think I'll just end up going on a 211. Ideally, I would take the bus back into town. Well, I would take the train back into town, but unfortunately, there's not a whoa, daddy, oh. Another one bites the dust. Look at this. Why are these street signs a different color? Now the fucking battery shows that it's dying. That's great. That's great. Once again, I've lost my own train of thought. Yeah, the next train, which is stations are closest, are north of here. Like at 5:30. A bit late though. You know, there's one thing I can't frickin' stand. I've been taking buses like, you know, for hours now. And it's just almighty. It's so fucking annoying to not being able to see out the goddamn windows. I can't stand that. At least the old buses, the classics, they had a high floor, so the windows were higher up. So they were a bit dirty, but you could still see generally out the window. But these ones, it's like mission impossible. I can't stand it. I have to, like, if I can, sit in the front seat. Oh, it's just so aggravating. Aggravating. I need to see where these trucks are, where the equipment is, the blowers, you know what I mean? I don't have eyes in the back of my head. Sucks. So far, this is like turning out to be a... like dead in the water. There's nothing going on now. Shit. Could have gone train spotting out here. Would have been better. Maybe it was not a good idea. I think, what am I going to do? Am I going to keep going west or am I going to go east? I don't know. I don't know. Even Beaconsfield, they've got an old tractor with a blower actually. Also the old colors. Because every frickin' town today, unfortunately, like, because they all amalgamated with Montreal, they're all whites. My favorite color, like every frickin' goddamn thing today is white. You know, it's so annoying. So unoriginal. And if you ever wondered, since you're not a vehicle fanatic and you watch my walking videos mostly, or only, the reason why all the trucks that are white is just simply because the companies or towns or whatever can sell them easily after. That's why they call it resale white, because people want to buy, they don't want to buy a truck that's blue, or they don't want to buy a truck that's green, or, you know, blah, 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 blah. So, there you go, you know. What are you looking at, boy? Hey? What's this guy want? Where's the snow removals, for Christ's sake? God damn it. Of course, it's not like where I live. This is the opposite of where I live. They don't need to do snow removal as... See, there's a lot of snow, but they don't... Wow, nice color. But they don't need to do it as badly as where I live, because there aren't as many cars, if not any, parked on the sides of the roads. See what I mean? Anyway, battery's dying. I don't know how much is in the other one, so I'm going to stop here. I'm going to float a little more, jump on a bus, and just trying to break a record. You know, 3 snow removal operations in one day. Man, that's rare that I've ever done that. Has not happened often. So I'd love to get a 4th to break my record. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what I do and you want to show the love and you want to, you know, show me your, show your gratuity, you can of course send me, you know, a gratuity as I call it. Let's call it a tip, whether $10, $1,000, whatever, through my email, which is, my email is Elton McFall, Elton like Elton John, McFall, MCFALL @hotmail.com. eltonmcfall @hotmail.com. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and you might see more after this. Love how the exhaust sticks out of the bumper there. Why did they do that? I don't know. Anyway, bye!